Hi, I'm Rick Rahalba, and this is The Joy of the Faith. If you're watching this video around the time it released, I'm sure you're like, heck yeah, Lent's coming up. I'm about to not eat sweets and read the Bible, and it's going to be legit. Or you're like, oh crap, Lent is about to start. I don't know what to do, and I kind of don't want to do anything. But for those of you that don't know, Lent is a 40-day time where Christians give up something like chocolate. That's a classic example. Or they take something on, like they read the Bible, or they spend more time in prayer. And it's not really like the point of Lent is to give up something, but that's kind of how it's been. And I want to address the question, what is the point of Lent? Because after 40 days, after you give up your stuff, you're like, heck yeah, I can eat chocolate again. Or like, man, I'm glad I don't have to read the Bible anymore. I mean, hopefully you're not saying that. Like, hopefully you're like, that was like pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But that's always kind of the thing. It's like you do your 40-day whatever, and then that's it. And then it's Easter, and you have your chocolate, and like everyone's happy again. And then a year later, you're like, okay, what am I going to do? Because let's be honest, if this is just like 40 days of giving up something, of 40 days of seeing how tough we can be, that really doesn't have a point. It's kind of like relying on ourselves. We're not changing our hearts. We're not becoming a better person. The point of Lent is for us to conform our hearts to Christ, to look at his passion, to see how he loved, to the point of death, right? Even death on the cross. And begin to see like how we can do that in our own lives, how we can die to ourselves for our spouses, our coworkers, our family, our friends. But we can't do that without the right perspective. We need the right perspective to be able to do that. And how do we get that right perspective? Through prayer. And prayer is like a super vague thing. Like, how do you even pray? Like, no one has ever taught me how to pray. You probably haven't been taught how to pray either. So in these upcoming weeks, we're going to spend time learning prayer, learning how to pray things like the Our Father, right? Everyone knows the Our Father, but like, what do you actually get from it? How do you pray it best? Focusing on the Passion, right? By meditating on it, by literally watching like clips from the Passion. And so next week, that's going to be the video that comes out, and it's going to be like the PG version, so you can like share it with your family members if they're younger. And then like as we get closer to Lent, it'll be like the actual rated R version. Then we'll also look at things like morning prayer. How do you start your day right so that you can right from the beginning say, God, like, I want to see as you see. I don't want to be like everyone else. I want to actually look like a Christian. And as a quick side note, we're going to slide in some videos on the twins because, during Lent, you'll be like, man, all Ray and Emery is talking about is prayer. Now we're going to slide in a twin video, and Emery will show her baby bump, which everyone enjoyed last week, so stay tuned for that one. And one last thing, when it comes to prayer, I feel like a lot of us are like, okay, yeah, like I've tried that. I've tried to like grow in my prayer life. I've tried to do something different. And I'll be the first one to admit, like my prayer life, like it kind of stinks. It has definitely been better. And like, I feel like in myself, I'm like, man, I want to get better. I want to grow in prayer. I'm like, I'm going to wake up tomorrow and like spend 10 minutes in silence. Or like, I'm going to wake up early and read the Bible. And then I wake up and I like snooze the alarm like 25 times. So that's going to be a major focus for me in Lent. And I hope that these videos on prayer can help you grow in your prayer life. So a year from now, you're not like, oh, here's another Lent again. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll just give up chocolate again. You can be like, wow, I've grown so much in holiness by the grace of God because I tried to focus on my prayer life so that I can conform my life to Christ and actually make a difference, to be a light that shines in the darkness, to have joy when others can't, when it seems like it's a hopeless situation. So if you want to join me on this prayer journey, please subscribe and hit the bell so you can get little notifications when a video comes out, and maybe you can share it. It's been really sweet commenting with you guys back and forth. It's a lot of fun. You guys are legit. And yeah, this is going to be a lit Lent. I'm probably like the first one that said that, but it's going to be lit, right? Have an awesome day. God love you.